Most people don't fail because they are not talented, they fail because they slowly train themselves to stay average. In this video, I'm going to explain how that happens in a very detailed way. Most people destroy their potential quietly, not with one big mistake, not with one failure, but with habits that feel quite harmless. And the scary part is, most people defend these habits, they normalize them, they build their entire life around them. This video is not fast, it's not exciting, it's not designed for easy dopamine. And yes, this video may seem boring to you, but that is intentional. If you watch this video from start to finish, understand it, and actually think about it, you will be able to walk away with clarity and awareness most people never develop. This video is a focus test. If you can watch this video from start to finish without scrolling, without multitasking or doing anything else, you will get massive value from it. This is not some background noise or something that you half listen to every single day. This is very important for your life. In this video, I'm going to explain you 10 habits that are quietly ruining your potential. Second, how these 10 habits feel so normal. Third, I'll give you practical ways how to fix them. This will be slow, this will be detailed, and it will probably challenge you how you see yourself. Before we continue, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps YouTube to share this video with other people as well. Habit number 1, confusing peace with comfort. Most people want peace, what they really want is comfort. Comfort is actually staying where you are because it is safer and familiar, and peace is actually getting habituated with discomfort because you trust yourself. But your potential lives outside your comfort zone. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you teach your brain one thing, that staying the same is safer than becoming more. Your potential lives outside your comfort zone, and every time you choose comfort over growth, you teach your brain one thing, is that staying the same is safer than becoming more. Over time, your brain stops even offering you ambitious thoughts. Here is the fix. Start deliberately choosing daily discomfort. Say no without explaining. Learn something that you are bad at. It may be a new skill or maybe a new business or something that you're not good at or something that you have no idea of. Speak up when you normally don't. Stop taking shits from other people. Habit number 2, waiting to feel motivated. This habit have destroyed lives more than failure ever could. Most people think motivation is like fuel, but actually motivation is a human emotion, and the problem of it is that it disappears after some time. Waiting for motivation is like waiting to get strong without lifting any weights. Several studies show that action precedes motivation far more often than motivation precedes action. Here is the fix. Lower the standard for starting any task or any activity. For example, instead of saying I will study for 1 hour, say it like I will study just for 2 minutes, because when you start studying just for 2 minutes, continuing the activity becomes much easier, because momentum creates motivation, not the other way around. Habit number 3, consuming without creating. In our modern life, most people consume more information in a week than someone 50 years ago consumed in a whole year. And consumption without creation does something dangerous to your brain. It gives your brain the illusion of progress. Let's take an example. You watch a content, you agree, and you feel smart, but nothing changes in your life because you haven't implemented that certain idea or information in your daily life. Your brain can't tell the difference between learning and doing unless you force it to. Here is the fix. First of all, limit your consumption, and every piece of content that you are consuming, first apply it into your life. Second, at least teach it to someone else. And third, mention it in your journal or write it in your notebook or mention it in your notes what you have learned from consuming that content, because creation turns information into identity. Habit number 4, avoiding boredom. Boredom is where thinking happens, but in modern life, people treat boredom as an emergency. As someone or you get bored, you take out your phone or start scrolling, start texting or checking your notification, and instantly distraction mode is activated. Here is the issue. Your brain needs space to connect ideas. Research shows insight occurs when your brain is in low stimulation moments such as showering, sitting, walking, staring out a window. Let me give you an example. The famous Archimedes got his theory while he was taking a shower, not when he was scrolling Instagram. When you eliminate boredom, you eliminate depth. Here is the fix. Schedule boredom. Yes, it sounds strange, it sounds very bizarre. You might want to say something, but yeah, it is true. You have to schedule boredom every day. At least for like 10 to 20 minutes for starters, at least for 10 minutes. No phones, no music, no scrolling, no content, nothing. Just you and your thoughts. It will be uncomfortable at first, but it helps your brain to breathe and reset. Habit number 5, over explaining yourself. This one is subtle but deadly. When you over explain yourself, you teach other people and yourself that your choices, your decisions requires approval. When you over explain yourself again and again, you teach other people and yourself that your choices, your decisions requires approval. Over time, your confidence also disappears. Psychology shows that people don't respect reasons, they respect your decisions. Here is the fix. State your decision once and stop talking. Stop over explaining yourself. Stop explaining every action, every decision of yours. It will make you look weak to other people. Silence builds authority. Habit number 6, staying around people who drain you. Not everyone who is friendly is good for you. Some people, they don't openly sabotage you, but they are very much comfortable with being average. They make fun of ambition, they mock effort, and they reward stagnation. Because if you have bigger goals or dreams, you will lower your standard just to match theirs, just to stay in that group. Here is the fix. Audit your environment. Yes, you have to redesign your environment. You have to cut off some people, but you don't cut off everyone dramatically. It's just that you have to spend time with people who are as ambitious as you are, who are working on their goals and trying to achieve their dreams, who challenge you in every step. Habit number 7, romanticizing struggle instead of progress. Struggle is meaningful, but struggle without direction is meaningless. Some people, they don't want to improve. They just want to show like they are working very hard. But hard work without any feedback is just suffering. Here is the fix. Measure everything. Measure the amount of time that you have spent while doing an activity or a task. Measure the amount of output that you have produced. Measure the amount of improvements, even the tiny ones, that you have done while doing the task or the activity. Progress beats pain every single time. Habit number 8, talking about your plans too early. Talking feels productive, but it's not. Several research has shown that announcing your goals reduce follow through up to 50% because your brain feels the accomplishment before the work is even done. Here is the simple fix. Keep your plans, keep your goals as private as possible. Let the results speak for itself. Habit number 9, avoiding responsibility for emotions. Many people blame motivation, circumstances or mood. Many of the time you will hear people will say that they are tired, or I don't feel like doing it, or I am not in the mood. Yes, emotions are real, but they are not command. When you wait for the perfect emotion to do your work, you are giving them control. You should not be controlled by your emotions. Here is the simple fix. Treat emotions like weather. Yes, notice them but don't obey them. Your action should not require any perfect feelings. Habit number 10, never sitting long enough to reflect. This is the habit that ties everything together. For most people and for you, whether it's your habits or it's your life, it runs on autopilot. Yes, without reflection, you won't be able to understand why you are not able to reach up to your maximum potential, why you are not able to fulfill your goals, why you are not able to reach your achievements that you want to achieve. Why is it happening? You have to reflect. what is the problem that is going on with you. Here is the simple fix. You need to be honest with yourself. Sit any day, whether it's Sunday or a Monday. You don't need 1 hour or 10 hours. It may be 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Take one page and start writing, start answering these 3 questions. What worked? What didn't work? And what that needs to be changed. Yes, if you are able to answer these 3 questions, you will be able to easily change your life. The major problem most people face, that none of these habits feel dangerously alone. That is the reason they are deadly, because all of these habits together slightly lowers your potential every day, and time passes by, and at the end you will realize that you had all the power, potential and capacity, but you never used it. Here is the key insight. Potential is not something that you have, it's something that you maintain every day. Every habit should be either preserving it or destroying it. There is no neutral. Now you know the reason why most people have the potential but never access it. They avoid discomfort, they avoid boredom, they chase motivation, they get confused with thinking with doing. This video was slow on purpose, detailed on purpose and demanding on purpose. If you stayed until here, you have passed the focus test. That alone puts you ahead of most people. If you want to keep going deeper into this, watch the next video on screen. Not because it's exciting, but because it's useful, and that's the difference.